social conscience must be mobilized to deal with the tragic situation of violence, terror, and blatant failure of justice. I believe there will be a day justice will roll down like waters and righteousness like a mighty stream.
Them shoulda never killed Stephen, no. Them dirty little heathen, yo. Them shoulda never killed Stephen. One day with the racists we are gonna get even, yeah. Them shoulda never killed Stephen, no. Them dirty little heathen. Now I will say one day with the racists, tell them say that we have to get even. Where's the justice? Stephen Lawrence was killed, cold-blooded murder. A racist attack by 5 guys who hated blacks. They blatantly proved that, caught live on camera in a flat, simulating violent attacks with sharp knives and bats, calling blacks niggas and coons. Names to be derogatory while boasting about street fights and other kinds of thuggery. Obviously, the police, they never done their job properly, but most of them are racist and hatred is their philosophy. Treating us like aliens, trespassing on their property. The way they treated Stephen Lawrence's case was a mockery. Daylight robbery, they stole a life and got away with it. Smiles on their faces, but them racists gonna pay for it. If only me and Stephen could have swapped. If it was me at the bus stop, I would have bust up every one of them white blood clots. It's a fact. Most time I pack an axe inside my rucksack, and once I start swinging black, the way they could have done that. 5 heads in a duffel bag, my axe back in the rucksack. But if I would have done that, they would have said I was on crack. Brought hanging back and fried my black ass like a Big Mac. But it's the fact, the laws to be lax when the victims they be black. What a tragedy, they killed Stephen and broke up his family, stabbed his savagely. The black community reacted angrily when the 5 boys walked scot-free from the inquiry. Smiles on their faces, cockily grinning, got away with killing. One of the fathers being no villain, serving time in prison for firearms, drug offenses, and ism schism. This evil man also stood trial on a murder case and was also charged for shooting a girl point blank in the face. A rich man who usually seems to get the charges dropped, whether it's bribing the victims or giving backhanders to the cops.
Man is so caught up in this evil system of racial injustice.
Picking up a pencil, put my anger on paper, so I take the pain and put it in a song. Heed the message I inject in your eardrum. Murder, 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 murder. Picking up a pencil, put my anger on paper, so I take the pain and put it in a song. Heed the message I inject in your eardrum. Murder, murder, murder.
A dodgy situation in the police station brought to light by Stephen's family led to an internal investigation. Officers were suspended, handed in resignations. When questioned on the matter, they showed no cooperation. The Home Office had no choice, pressured by the people's voices, to intervene and find out just what these 5 boys did, and why Stephen's family made a private prosecution. I'm still disillusioned by the lack of law enforcement contribution. It's black persecution, ignorance and racism. Why Stephen was killed on 5 men, they never went to prison. This kind of thing, it does no good for race relations, and furthermore the reputation of great British police stations. Most of the force are Caucasian, only in a few situations the police station. I've seen a couple token blacks and Asians. I'm losing my patience with this downpression, stereotypical accusations, and blatant racial discrimination, police fabrication, provocation, and character assassination. Unprovoked attacks on young blacks in police stations. The black population is seen as a second-class nation. To me, this is the breakdown of integration, communication. Vexation is a sensation I feel in this situation. The situation I'm talking about is one of intimidation, degradation, sufferation. Freemasons who trying to tighten the laws and lock the doors on immigration. They like to see in Africa and Jamaica migration. Strong believers of repatriation and a strictly white nation. In America they didn't do a thing about the beating of Rodney King. That's why the LAPD are the cause of all the deaths in the rioting. They incited that, then decided to blame it on the blacks. But in the light of the King case, how the rats was we to react? Finding the officers not guilty means they ignore the facts, and more or less gave the LAPD a license to beat up on the blacks. It's racism, blood clot ism, schism. But this should man go and fight down them system. Them should have never killed Stephen. No, them dirty little heathen. Yo, them should have never killed Stephen. One day with the racists we are gonna get even. Yeah, them should have never killed Stephen. No, them dirty little heathen. Now I will say one day with the racists, tell them say that we have to get even. No, yo, Lord of mercy, how we tell the racists can't curse me. How we say, yeah man, rest in peace Stephen Lawrence. Until the majority stop harming we, there should never be racial harmony, only sufferation. So bring education to teach the youths about integration, jobs and equal rights for Asians, blacks and whites. Until this day there shall always be bloodshed and fights. In the memory of Stephen Lawrence and the strength of his family to fight back against the system. Peace, the LIFE bringing you wisdom.
life as a fantasy. Vanity leads to insanity, blinds your reality. Don't live your life as a fantasy.
Now let me start with the hoes wearing slackness clothes. They chat with the slack flows, making moves on Negroes. In a dance to see a posse of fit gal with good body, but for a couple of Bacardi they would sleep with anybody. They're moddy, nasty, ranking somebody. Rent a body gal who push up their mouth, looking like some trout. They don't care. Sporting plastic plats we run on horsehair, looking cheap with the contact lenses and clip-on gold teeth. They're not looking for good loving, just a shopping and quick rubbing. Cause every weekend these type of gal go home with different men. Let me start on those tots, acting like harbor shots. I call them family quitters, always leave their kids with babysitters. No time for the picnic, them they put men before their children. What they spend, for them kind of thing the gal's supposed to hang. Powder up their ranking flesh, borrow brief and dress, buying cheap wonder bras to try and expose their breasts. They be wearing borrowed shoes too tight, giving toe stress, but they don't care as long as their hair and shoes get the body pressed. Some gals be extra slack, turning cat for crack, sucking for rocks. Men be shooting in their mouth like locks. That shit, it bothers me. It's like they're selling body G, reminded me of sodomy, satanic verse philosophy.
Vanity leads to insanity, blinds your reality. Don't live your life as a fantasy. Vanity leads to insanity, blinds your reality. Don't live your life as a fantasy.
Certain gal be having sex so they can cruise round in a Lex, or flex in the Beamer and the Benz with rich men. Hoes selling out their souls for couple new clothes, gold chains, trips on aeroplanes to holiday villas in Spain, champagne and cocaine, feeling no shame about their bad name. Materialistic gains, the only thing that's on their brain. The ladies with the babies, your picnics are unhappy. Every week a new pappy, plus you never change their nappy. You get angry with your men, take it out on your children, who be crying out for love, but it seems you never hear them. So you raise a problem child, acting wild all the time, doing crime, serving time, living on the borderline. But it's your fault, you swine. How can you have any peace of mind when your kids were freaking? It was only attention they were seeking, but your answer was the beating. No time to show them feelings. Wake up with a man and bang the ceiling. Tell your kids go do your cleaning. If it's food the kids are eating, most probably cause they're stealing, cause you spent your social money making yourself look more appealing. So your kids grow up with mental scars, never totally healing, having nightmares about the beatings, waking up screaming. Now you know my meaning. The devil's really scheming, whispering in bitches' ears to keep them dreaming.
Vanity leads to insanity, blinds your reality. Don't live your life as a fantasy. Vanity leads to insanity, blinds your reality. Don't live your life as a fantasy. Vanity leads to insanity, blinds your reality. Don't live your life as a fantasy. Vanity leads to insanity, blinds your reality. Don't live your life as a fantasy.
Put some clothes on that ass if you respect yourself.
Nowadays these honeys all about material things.
Put some clothes on that ass if you respect yourself.
Nowadays these honeys all about material things.
Put some clothes on that ass if you respect yourself.
Nowadays these honeys all about material things.
Put some clothes on that ass if you respect yourself.
Don't get me wrong, I don't hate women.
Whispering your name, whispering your name.
failure of justice, I believe there will be a day justice will roll down like waters and righteousness like a mighty stream. Caught up in this evil system of racialism